From a wooden mechanical box in 1926 to a wireless, transparent OLED screen in 2024. Over nearly a century, the television evolved from a crude laboratory experiment into the absolute centerpiece of home entertainment. Number 26, 1926, Baird Television, electromechanical TV. Before the industry embraced pure electronics, John Logie Baird built a mechanical system using spinning scanning discs to transmit primitive moving images. It did not use digital pixels. It relied on mechanical synchronization to stitch shifting orange shadows together, proving to a skeptical scientific community that transmitting live images across distance was physically possible. Number 2, 1939, RCA TRK-12, cathode ray tube, CRT. This architecture moved completely away from mechanical spinning parts and introduced electronic scanning via a vacuum tube. By firing a controlled stream of electrons at a phosphor-coated glass screen inside a massive wooden cabinet, it established the base display principles that would dominate living rooms globally for the next 6 decades.
Number 3, 1946, RCA 630TS, commercial mass market. Released immediately following the end of World War II, this specific model became the first assembly line television manufactured for mass consumer adoption. It standardized the post-war domestic living room layout, shifting families away from radio sets and establishing broadcast television as the primary medium for news, advertising, and global entertainment networks. Number 4, 1954, RCA CT100, first color TV. This model introduced a complex shadow mask vacuum tube utilizing individual red, green, and blue phosphor dots on a single screen layer. It was incredibly expensive to manufacture and purchase, costing equivalent to a new vehicle at the time. But it set the permanent color broadcast standard that forced the entire global media industry to shift away from black and white film production.
Number 5, 1959, Philco Safari, transistor era. Vacuum tubes were hot, fragile, slow to start, and drew massive amounts of electrical power from the wall outlet. This model bypassed those structural limits by utilizing early solid-state transistors, pioneering an entirely new market segment focused on localized, lower-power hardware designs that reduced heat dissipation and cabinet size. Number 6, 1960, Sony TV8-301, portable television. Sony shrunk display components into a compact chassis equipped with a built-in metal carrying handle and an adjustable antenna array. This architecture broke the rigid rule that a television had to function as a heavy piece of stationary living room furniture, allowing consumers to take their media experience anywhere and creating a massive new market demand for localized personal electronics.
Number 7, 1968, Sony Trinitron KV1310, color CRT breakthrough. Traditional color CRT suffered from blurry images because their 3 electron guns struggled to align perfectly through the circular holes of a shadow mask. Sony re-engineered this system by using a single electron gun firing through a vertically slitted aperture grill. This resulted in unprecedented brightness, razor-sharp color convergence, and incredible contrast, making Trinitron the gold standard of professional and consumer video displays for 30 years. Number 8, 1970s, Zenith Chromacolor console television. During this decade, television architecture doubled down on premium interior design integration. Manufacturers housed large CRT tubes inside heavy, handcrafted wooden credenzas that functioned as furniture centerpieces, hiding the complex circuitry inside massive wood-grained cabinets that defined the aesthetic layout of the modern suburban household.
Number 9, 1990s, Mitsubishi WS Series, rear projection TV, RPTV. As consumer demand shifted toward massive screen sizes, standard glass CRT monitors became too heavy and physically impossible to manufacture past 40 inches. This architecture solved the scaling issue by using internal projection guns to bounce an image off a large mirror onto the back of a translucent plastic screen, allowing for massive screen sizes but sacrificing viewing angles and creating thick, heavy, boxy enclosures. Number 10, 1998, Sony FD Trinitron Wiga, flat screen CRT. For over half a century, CRT glass screens were naturally curved to withstand the intense vacuum pressure inside the tube, which caused distracting ambient light reflections and geometric image distortion. This design achieved a perfectly flat front glass panel by using high-tension steel aperture grills,
marking the absolute pinnacle and final structural evolution of pure analog vacuum tube engineering.
Number 11, 2008, Pioneer Kuro PDP Plasma Television. This technology moved entirely past vacuum tubes and projection mirrors by trapping a gas mixture between two glass plates, exciting it with electricity to turn it into plasma that lit up individual colored phosphors natively. It completely redefined flat panel image quality by achieving incredibly deep black levels, rich color contrast, and instant pixel response times, becoming an instant legend among professional home theater enthusiasts. Number 12, 2000s, Sharp Aquos LCD technology. Liquid crystal display technology used a permanent fluorescent backlight shining through a layer of liquid crystals that twisted to block or allow light to pass. It was lighter, thinner, drew significantly less power, and was far cheaper to mass produce than plasma alternatives, allowing thin flat panel monitors to finally conquer the mainstream global consumer market and permanently end the CRT era. Number 13, 2009, Samsung 8000 series, LED backlighting. Standard LCD monitors relied on thick, power-hungry cold cathode fluorescent lamps, CCFL, for their backlighting, which limited how thin a TV could physically be. This architecture replaced those lamps with arrays of microscopic light-emitting diodes, LEDs, allowing screens to shrink to ultra-thin profiles under an inch while drastically improving energy efficiency and boosting overall screen brightness metrics. Number 14, 2010, Panasonic Viera VT20, 3D television. Riding the wave of global theatrical blockbusters, manufacturers integrated high refresh rate panels capable of outputting alternating frames for the left and right eye synchronously. When paired with active liquid crystal shutter glasses, it simulated depth directly inside the home theater environment, though the requirement of wearing specialized glasses and a lack of native media support ultimately turned it into a temporary consumer trend.
Number 15, 2011, Samsung Smart TV D9500, era of smart TV. This architecture transformed the television from a simple dumb display monitor into a fully integrated internet appliance. By embedding multi-core processors, Wi-Fi antennas, and a dedicated operating system directly into the hardware, it allowed consumers to stream digital media apps, browse the web, and download software natively without needing external boxes, altering global media distribution networks forever. Number 16, 2013, Sony Bravia X900A, 4K UHD resolution. Standard high definition capped out at 1080p resolution, which began to look blurry as consumer screen sizes expanded past 55 inches. This step quadrupled the raw pixel density on the panel to 3840 by 2160 pixels, packing over 8 million individual subpixels across the screen to ensure razor-sharp edges, lifelike text rendering, and total visual clarity at close viewing distances.
Number 17, 2017, LG OLED C-Series, OLED technology. Organic light-emitting diode displays moved entirely away from traditional backlights. Every single pixel on an OLED panel generates its own independent light and color natively. When a pixel needs to display black, it turns off completely, resulting in an absolute infinite contrast ratio, zero light bleeding, and perfect viewing angles that established a new benchmark for premium cinematic performance. Number 18, 2017, Samsung QLED Q9F, QLED technology. To counter emissive panels, this architecture added a specialized layer of quantum dots, microscopic semiconductor nanocrystals, directly over an advanced LED backlight setup. When light passes through these dots, they emit highly saturated, precise primary colors, allowing the display to reach extreme peak brightness levels and a massive color volume that functions exceptionally well in brightly lit environments. Number 19, 2021, Samsung QN900A Neo QLED, 8K resolution. This architecture shrank traditional backlighting elements down to 1/40th of their original size using micro-LEDs, creating thousands of localized dimming zones for granular light control. Simultaneously, it packed a massive 33 million pixels across the panel, maximizing clarity for ultra-large display formats and preparing domestic infrastructure for the next generation of high-density digital media assets. Number 20, 2024, LG Signature OLED-T, transparent micro-LED, the modern vanguard of television engineering. This architecture uses a completely translucent wireless OLED panel backed by a motorized contrast film that drops down when not in use.
When turned off, the display becomes completely transparent, like a sheet of pure glass, eliminating the dark blank screen from home decor and turning the television into an architectural ambient art asset that seamlessly integrates into the environment. From a spinning disc to an invisible pane of glass, the television has transformed from a hardware container into an ambient art asset. The metrics show a relentless pursuit of pixel density and aesthetic refinement. Hit the subscribe button for more direct breakdowns of the technology shaping our world. See you in the next entry.